Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the French campaign. I am now on 1.5.00 live, which is quite exciting. And it seems to be pretty similar to the beta version, so I think we'll be okay. But there might be some save weirdness. We've got a few convoy battles to do. First off, I think the most... there was an interesting looking one. Oh yeah, this is the one I don't want to do. We've seen that these Aegir class battleships are actually quite effective now that the Germans have trained the crews up. I really only want to be taking them on if I have my own battleship. So let's jump in with this one. The Graf Spee and the Nuremberg, protecting 10 transports off the coast of Africa. Naval invasions of Sumatra and hopefully Corsica should be ongoing very soon. And that should mean I'm able to do some serious damage to the Germans. I think with both wars we're best off just keeping them going as long as we can. Try and gain as much in the way of colonies as we can. See if our destroyer squadron can do a bit of damage here. Be nice if we could get a torpedo off on the heavy cruiser. Light cruiser coming in. First of all, though, taking a couple of hits there. Oh, and pretty bad damage to me, though. Normal. Oh, Lion. Why didn't you fire your torpedo? Scimitar did. Dud. Wow. Useless, the lot of you. I'm wondering why I tend to just retreat with the DDs. That's why. Still, they have caused some discomfort, I guess. Gabion, can you please, for the love of God, fire your torpedoes? No, because the scimitar is going to get in the way, isn't she? Alright, scimitar is clear. Okay, it's not a good angle. Oh, torpedoes coming in from the sinking Lion. Both duds. Gabion, I am begging you to fire the fucking torpedoes. They're not even pointed the right way. Well, that's your own fault. You had a perfect shot lineup. Shoot at the light cruiser then. You're literally pointed at them. Ah, bloody destroyers. Terrible. absolutely terrible performance. Still, they have drawn off the escorts, I suppose. Just preferring if I... Oh, nice. Didn't have to lose my ships. Oh, and I should be in millimeter. There we go. Seem determined to chase down the scimitar. Oh, fuck off, game. There is no way I wanted you to do that. Absolutely none. I don't know why you think I wanted to do that, but I didn't. Deary me. It's kind of where I wish for a ×10. Because... yeah, I don't want to cut to a time lapse because I've still got the escorts. They're not. It's not like they're running off. But it is mostly just transport butchery. Do you know what? I am going to time accelerate a little bit and then come back in a minute. Alright, Congreve is getting pretty close to the escorts now. Did a good hit on the Nuremberg, sorry. Torpedoes away. Heavy cruiser is coming in. Don't want to let her get too close. Can soften her up a little bit. Don't know where those torpedoes went. Try AP for me. Yeah, there we go. Bit of flooding. Nah, go back to auto. She's trying to come in for a torpedo run, I think. But her torpedoes are out. Oh. Congreve fires a couple. The one time I want the AI to leave the target. And it doesn't. Trying to maneuver the aft torpedo here, which we do have. I think. Yep. Nope. Don't want to fire that. How about the port torpedoes? Yeah, there we go. Too far forward. Jesus fucking Christ. Need to have a very serious word with the torpedo aiming department. Because this is, broadly speaking, unacceptable. Aft torpedo? No, no, not gonna... Oh no, we did! I heard it go out. Okay, aft torpedo. Redeem the department. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. You are redeemed. Spate still floating somehow. But there we go. Got her. Right, how's the Cayman doing? Still murdering the transports. Congreve chasing after Nuremberg. No, still coming up on them. Come on, last transport. still chasing the Nuremberg. Jeez. I have target locking a lot. It is fixing itself, but it's happening a fair bit. Bit weird against the target that's not moving. Like, side to side very much. I'm doing it again. It's because I've got a stuck turret or something. Well, not all the turrets can see the target. There we go. Down goes the Württemberg. I don't think the Nuremberg is going to last too long. Nuremberg with barely any ability to fight back at the moment. No torpedoes and only a couple of very small guns. And they sensibly surrender. Right. Well, that was a lot more painful than it needed to be. But still, transport sunk, heavy cruiser sunk. That's all good. Okay, next up we have the Forfait being helped by the Cassar. And then we have the Sea Adler and the Wiesbaden getting 4 transports. Again, a lot of transport battles. It's very important to keep sinking the transports. Try and do as much damage as possible to the German economy. We want to try, as best we can, to knock them down. Because if we can take out the Germans, they are probably the biggest threat to France. France's worst case scenario probably being Britain, Germany, Italy and Spain ganging up on them all at once. Take out that light cruiser. It's rushing you. There's only one reason the ship will rush you, generally speaking. Fortunately, they do have quite short-range torps, and it's exploding. Oh, I don't care if things are going on that I need to pay attention to. It's just too good to miss. Popcorn cruiser in a night battle. Gorgeous. Oh, I think they're done. It's still remarkably floating, actually. You put some torpedoes into her and finish her off. That would be outstanding. Cassar, can you do the same to the Sea Adler, please? Those torpedoes look okay. Oh, firing back at me. still, both of their cruisers crippled, if not completely out of action. Oh, you fire them then? Oh, you're firing them at... Where are you firing those? Are those supposed to be going at Sea Adler? Because that is a total fail if that's what your plan was. In fact, we should probably switch up to the Sea Adler. She's more of a viable threat. Right, Sea Adler down. Should be able to sink the Wiesbaden. There we go. And now it is just the 4 transports, which are armed with 109.6mm guns. That's not nothing. What's their pen like? What's my armour quality like at the moment? 70. This sort of range. What are they going through? That's 7mm. Okay, so not great with the HE. AP 20. Okay, we should be all right. Good. Well, aside from some damage to Kassar, in that case, successful battle. Right, 1 transport left. Deal with them nice and quickly. Yes. Good. Very good. Alright. Back to the map. Alright, next up we have the Ducos and the Emile Bertin. But this is a Tricolor class light cruiser from the Netherlands. So a little bit of international action against the Colne and the Amazon. But yes, this will be the last transport battle this month. I may start skipping them or doing them off camera if there's a lot of them, as I have done in previous series. Aha. Early morning? Evening. Okay. Coming up on the transports first. Interesting. There's the escorts. Are they both the same type? Yes. Right, come on. Let's get these cruisers sunk. Boom, 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 boom. So Torpedoes away from Ducons. Oh, second one. Yeah, hit the one in the rear. And Emile Bartin. That torpedo spread. That looks extremely promising. Wow. That has almost certainly sunk the Amazon. Or Amazon. Don't know. One of the two. More torpedoes going out from Ducons, but I think those will probably miss. Yep, Amazon goes down. Colne remaining, and she's already taken a torpedo. Oh, 155mm. It's pretty nasty. Useful caliber even today. Not so much on naval ships. It's more of a, I mean, it's very common artillery caliber. You sink it, please. She's flooding quite badly. Torpedo. More flooding. She's still got a dry section here. More torpedoes, and this time catching her on a turn. Oh, bye. Okay. Good. Just the transports to go, and I won't make it through that. I will see you on the post-battle results screen. There we go. German fleet and convoy sunk. I'm going to go in the turn and see what happens. Alright, we're being offered a naval invasion of Libya, which I can probably do, but that's kind of annoying. So I am going to say yes, because otherwise I'm not going to get the bloody option again, and it is worth it. We do have the fleet in La Rochelle, but that is repairing. The Mediterranean fleet is needed here. Oh, balls. I could send the fleet from Brest, though. Beauvais, Gauloise, Lyon, and Savoy to deal with that. We started another land push, which is good. How are the naval invasions looking? 100% on this one, and actually going to finish next turn. Exciting. We will probably then move these ships over to German New Guinea, Bismarck Archipelago, etc., and take all of this stuff. That will just leave the Germans with their Chinese holdings, which are a little bit tough for us to take. Although, no, Tsingtao is, yeah, all of this is going to be pretty hard for us to take. But leaving it is also not terrible, because it means the Germans will have convoys, you know, trying to go all the way back to Germany, meaning that we'll get a lot of chance to blow up their stuff. Now then, we do have 5 battles here. I'm just going to see if any are actually interesting. Yes, this one is interesting. Labbe versus the Minorca, a pasta wet pasta class ship. Okay, that's not going to take too long. A destroyer against torpedo boats. Okay, I'll probably skip that one. It seems like a good way to lose a ship for by me being stupid, and it's not for much gain. Siegfried will leave her alone, and we can probably pull this one off, but you've seen battles like this, so I'll probably just skip that one as well. I don't want to hit Germany so hard they collapse, and they are on minus 9.6% GDP growth currently, so I don't want to be too aggressive, but I also don't want to let them off the hook. So, yeah, we'll do this one against the Italians. How's their economy looking? -3. They have a smaller economy to start with. Yeah, we'll do this one. Take down a heavy cruiser, and and as well for me, if I was playing this by myself, I would do all of these battles, probably, apart from the ones I don't think I can win. But sometimes I will skip battles anyway, just because it's like, no, I just want that naval invasion to finish. So yeah, if I'm not showing a battle, or I'm not putting it up on putting a post-battle results screen up, then I'm just not doing it. Which is perfectly valid if you're playing the campaign. You do not have to do the battles. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any penalty for not doing them. So if you're just wanting to pick and choose, you can. The AI can only really force you on the mandatory battles. Labbe firing through the mist. See, it looks perfectly normal, this thing. It's just very, very old. There you go, the armour does do something. It's not like it doesn't do anything. Just fire explosive, would you? Seeing as they're coming in on a fairly aggressive angle. And, yeah, it's thick enough that it can bounce a shell. Torpedoes away. Right. They're going to turn now, I assume. Or they're going to take a torpedo on the stern. And that is going to start them flooding pretty badly. Yep, down she goes. They're really not that great. I'll try looking for the transport. I might be able to find it. But I will see you on the post-battle results screen. Nope. Couldn't find the transports. Oh well. Back to the map and end the turn, I guess. Well, here's something. Japan has declared war on Italy. I don't think that's going to matter much. We get a few port strikes. Very nice. Dreadnought improvements 2. Oh, yes, I do have a... And we've taken Sumatra. I don't think I do have a new Dreadnought yet, do I? No, I've still got the Dreadnought 3, which is the ships that we've been building. We're going to go coming up down here. Oh, we have the Battlecruiser 1s. Of course we do. Well, that's something we can get done, can't we? Battlecruisers, yes, that'll be exciting. Right, well, with Sumatra taken, these ships can be rerouted to go and do something else. Also booted out this destroyer here. So Normandy idea. I'm going to distribute them around a bit. So I'm going to put one here. Which is this? This is Surveillante. Just pop you over here. Then we've got Rattan and Indomptable, who can sit up here. And we have Requin, who can head over towards the Solomon Islands. Then we might generate some port strikes, is my thinking here. Convoys, what do we got? Meh. Definitely no. Although that one is possible. I still don't really want to try anything like that. Oh, I didn't notice this attack. How are these doing? That one's going well. That one's going all right. That's at 100%. That one's at 100%. That's excellent. I might even be able to take Sicily. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Things are going okay in the war, I would say. Is there anyone else plotting against us? Maybe China, which is fine. But Austria seems to be out of it. They're not interested in joining in as well, which is good. Germany, -9. They're at 150. It's their unrest at the moment. Oh, that's bad. Italy. Okay, you're content. And yeah, you're kind of where I want you. They've got a cruiser and 28 torpedo boats, nothing else. Germany is a little bit more unstable. They've got a bigger fleet. That 100 rebelliousness. Oof. Anyway, enough worrying about the silly old Germans. Let's build a battlecruiser. Battlecruiser 1. The Alsace. Now, these could go up to 22,000 tons, which is very sizable. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's have a big one. 26 knots, potentially. Very fancy. Towers are probably going to be very dull, aren't they? Well, I think the advanced tower 6 is probably the best value for money. And then secondary towers, yeah, we want the fancy one. Okay, funnels. This one. 2 of them. They're slightly mismatched. Is there one that's very slightly shorter? No. Is the simple answer. Fine. Guns. What can we use here? Oh, it's got to be the 320mm, I think. I mean, we could go bigger. We could go all the way up to 350. But I think that's going to be too much, especially for our first battlecruiser. And we haven't deployed a big gun like that yet. So I think I'm going to go 320. AKA a 12 and a bit inch. 50 caliber. So we can have pretty nice setup, I think. A 6-gunner, I think, would be perfect on this hull. I know that the Vercingetorix are running 8, but they are bigger. Secondary guns. Oh, really? We only get 50mm. It's a little on the disappointing side. But then again, a battlecruiser is a kind of minimalist thing. I could maybe fit some medium secondaries in here, but I have a suspicion that, yeah, well, they're not actually as huge as I thought they would be. Maybe fit 2 pairs of 155s. Just for a little bit of secondary firepower. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit. It would be amazing if I could fit a barbette of some sort there. But no, it just lets me put it there. Okay. Next, turbines, of course. Auxiliary engine. Semi-oil, that's new. We'll stick with electric and balanced. Put one. No need to scrimp on protection. Coincidence 2 rangefinder, also a nice little upgrade. We've got a lot of displacement left, but I suspect that is because we have been given bugger all armour. Let's go up to 105. Okie dokie. So, we're wanting... Yeah, let's go 350. Sure. Hidden armour limit. 350 protects us down to about 10,000 metres. Which right now feels a little close for comfort, but you know, I think these ships will be useful later on, especially if we can get them to go faster. Extended of 100 should be fine. Main deck, yeah, call it 175. So have a little bit of enhanced protection on the deck. And then 100 fore and aft deck. Superstructure of 100. Conning tower. Let's go 400, 200, 400. Plenty armour on the turrets. Inner layers of 100. This thing is quite thick. 80-40 on the 50mm guns, and the 155s probably at 180. Something like that. Okay. 96%. Is that enough? I think I'm going to be really pushing it to get another gun in, aren't I? Yeah, no, that's not going to work. But it does mean we can enhance other things. Could I enhance speed at all? I can definitely get up to... do you know what? Let's say 28 knots, because we'll be able to get this engine efficiency up to 100 with better oil and better engines. And yeah, I'd be happy with that. It's not super tanky. It's mainly relying on its armor. As a battlecruiser, it is pretty fast at 28 knots. That's faster than any other ship we have. I mean, they're all slowly plodding along at 21 knots. I think this is faster even than, you know, a light cruiser. Where's... no, Labbe PKs are faster at 30. But other than them, it is faster than pretty much every ship we have. Where's the destroyer? have gone blind. There we go. It's the same speed as a destroyer. A current that we have. And carries 6 12-inch guns. Well, 12 point whatevers. 320mm. 50 caliber guns, which are pretty high end for this era. Yes, I like that a lot. It's fast, it's tanky, it's deadly. It's not super tanky, but yeah, I think that'll give the Germans a real issue, if I'm honest. A real issue. The Alsace. Yes, I'm going to save the design, and then I'm going to work out how many of these we can build. All right. I realise we can afford 6 of them because the shipyards are relatively quiet right now. I'm actually going to let the game distribute these because I kind of think the French aren't going to think of these as mainline ships. They're going to think of these as well, what they are, battle cruisers, i.e. really big, nasty cruisers, while we cook up the idea of a super dreadnought. So I'm going to let them distribute them, but at 22,000 tons, they shouldn't end up anywhere super odd. And it also means that hopefully they might get some... I'm thinking to the future. 12-inch armed battle cruisers are probably mainly going to be doing cruiser killing duties, raiding transports, that sort of thing. We've got the Mark II 14-inch gun on the way, which is good. New destroyer? No. Still waiting on the destroyer 2. Nothing coming up in cruiser design. Nothing interesting coming up in research. But I think the Germans are about to have a nasty surprise. Yes, I know I'm negative on monies. That's fine. We've got a little bit of a buffer. We can spend it. We can spend it. Right. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.